There are those who say the world is in a bad way. Too much grief, too many troubles to cut through. But I see a light there in the darkness, and it seems to be coming from you. And the world will see a better tomorrow. That's what every person deserves. Because you care, because you're there, because you serve. There are those who say that peace is just a pipe dream, that it's always been a planet filled with strife. But I look around and I see people who refuse to give up on love and life. And the world will see a better tomorrow. That's what every person deserves. Because you care, because you're there, because you serve. I know you're not in it for the glory. You're not looking for applause for what you do. But I see into your heart and witness who you are. And I've just got to stand and cheer for you. And the world will see a better tomorrow. That's what every person deserves. Because you care, because you're there, because you serve.
Ooh, good morning, Unity of Payson. And good morning to all of you who are joining us online. It's a beautiful day in Payson. 76 degrees, it said when I was in the car coming over here. Beautiful. I love the cool of it. You got the comfortable seats. All right. So would you just take a moment to be with me and be quiet as we open in prayer? God of all goodness, that goodness that is given to us as a heritage, we are so grateful. Grateful that those good gifts that are true of the divine are available also to us as expressions of the divine. And so this morning as we talk about being gifted, but yet then turning and giving, or being the gift, bring our attention to that beautiful truth that it's all good. In the realm of spirit, it's all good, and we are spiritual beings having a physical experience more than the other way around. Again, I am so grateful for everyone who has joined us here this morning and who has joined us online. I am grateful. Thank you, God, and so it is. So we move now to our opening song. If you're here in person, I invite you to stand as you are able and willing. And Many Rivers is the song. The text is going to be on the screen. And we'll go ahead and I'm going to get my glasses. I'll see it better. Many lives, beliefs, and faiths, many minds refuse to change, but there is one source of life, and we all know this deep inside. Many rivers, all returning in their own way to one source. Many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging force in our lives. Many souls upon the earth, many cross lives, many hurts, but there is one force we all feel. There is one love that will be healed. Many rivers, always turning in their own way to one source. Many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging force in our lives. Though our eyes may fool our minds, in our hearts we recognize we're not two souls, you and I. We are one in our source of life. Many rivers, always turning in their own way to one source. Many rivers, all converging with the one unchanging source. Well, I can listen and I can love you, even if we don't agree. 'Cause where we come from and where we're going is the same for you and me. Like many rivers, we're returning in our own way to one source. Like many rivers, we're converging with the one unchanging force in our lives. Thank you. If you're here, you may be seated.
Good morning, everybody, and everybody online also. We're glad y'all made it this morning. And like the song said, oh, we got a little echo in there. Okay. Anyway, like the song said, we all have a different path. We're all part of one, and so we welcome whatever it is that you believe this morning. And we're glad that you're with us. And let's see, I don't see any new people, but I definitely see some people we haven't seen in a while, so thank you all for being here. And anybody new online, let's see here. Nope, I don't see anybody. So thank you everybody online for being here, all your shining beautiful faces. All righty. If you don't already receive the Monday e-newsletter that lets you know about all of our activities, see the front desk here and they will get you signed up so you get that newsletter. See all what's going on. And so whether you're here first time, second time, returning, let's say our blessing to each other. We love you, we appreciate you, we welcome you, and we bless the Christ that you are. And on to gratitudes. Do we have the microphone out? Right here. Okay. So if you all have, any of you have a gratitude, raise your hand. Reverend Neal's got the mic. And if you're online, you can unmute and we will see who is grateful this morning.
It's ready. Hold it very close.
Okay. I'm grateful that through serendipity we found Reverend Neal and all these kind, like-minded people. It's this place has become my place of refuge every week and my inspiration for doing good and feeling good about myself. It's one of my happy places.
Thank you, Pat. Yes. I met Kyle right out there in the parking lot one morning, and he asked me what was happening, and then 20 minutes later, he went and got Pat, and here they are, and they've been here ever since. Thank you for that. Gratitude, somebody else. Who else? I've got this mic, and I'm ready to hand it off.
I'm looking online and I don't see any hands raised online.
Rick, I'm going to let you. Oh, coming back to you. I'll be back, Anne-Marie.
I just want to express my appreciation to my fellow board members of Payson for their dedication and flexibility, and we're just so grateful that the rest of you are all here. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Rick. Now to Anne-Marie.
Kind of a family thing. I feel like family here all the time. And my other blood family, my brother's coming up and going to stay at the place that I have while I and my fiance is going on a cruise in the Virgin Islands.
Oh.
And so that's kind of a fun thing that we're going to do, and I'm grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you. Going once, going twice. Anybody else?
You got 2 chats.
2 in the chat. If you're in the chat, I invite you to, rather than just type it in the chat, unmute your mic and speak it out to us. Anybody that is bold enough to do that. I see a couple good mornings anyway. Joy, energy of grandchildren, we're grateful. Betty, I'm going to turn it back to you.
All righty. I think especially in these kind of chaotic times, it's really important to have a gratitude practice. Every day when you first wake up or when you're going to sleep, just run through a few things that you are grateful for. And gratitude is one of those things that really opens heart space and helps keep us centered in positive as opposed to the chaos out there. Okay, unity is grounded in affirmative prayer and in meditation, and we do have trained prayer chaplains. And let's see, I don't see Sue, so Anne-Marie and myself are it this morning. If you have a prayer need, don't hesitate to tap us on the shoulder, and we will go off in a little corner and sit with you in prayer. During the week, if you would like prayer support, you can always send it to neal.unityofpayson@gmail.com. And we hold them sacred, confidential, pray on them for 30 days, and then they get sent to Silent Unity where they're prayed on for another 30 days. So don't hesitate. And so our theme for September is living by giving. And so let's say the affirmation together. We are all gifted, and as we unpack our gifts and ready ourselves to give forward, we are truly blessed. And in addition to that, I've been clearing out stuff around the house, and I found something I used to have tacked up in my massage room and in the art room. If you have, this is from Red Skelton. If you have any talent, it's a gift from God. If you use that talent, it's a gift to God. Yeah, so using your gifts, whatever they happen to be. And our speaker today is Reverend Neal, and his talk title is Giving Our Gifts. And as we prepare for meditation, we'll have our meditation music, and it will sound a little bit familiar from Earl's chant from last week.
Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. At thy feet, oh, I do bow. Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. Oh God, beautiful, oh God, beautiful. In the forest thou art green. In the forest thou art green. In the mountain thou art high. In the mountain thou art high. In the river thou art restless. In the river thou art restless. In the ocean thou art great. In the ocean thou art great. O God beautiful, O God beautiful. O God beautiful, O God beautiful. At thy feet, O I do bow. At thy feet, O I do bow. O God beautiful, O God
So,
beautiful.
as you listen to the lyrics of this chant,
To the serviceful thou
quiet your
art
mind,
service. To the serviceful thou art
quiet your
service.
emotions,
To the lover thou
quiet
art
your
love. To the lover thou art
as we
love.
go within,
To the sorrowful
being
thou
spiritual
art
beings,
sympathy. To
it's what's
the
within us,
sorrowful
not
thou art
necessarily the
sympathy.
physical,
To
that is
the
the essence of who we
yogi
are.
thou art bliss.
Go within,
To the
spend
yogi
time
thou art bliss.
in the quiet.
O God beautiful, O God beautiful. O God beautiful,
Think
O
with
God
me
beautiful.
of those
At
gifts.
thy feet, O I do
Given
bow.
those universal
At
gifts
thy
of
feet,
particular,
O I do bow.
I'm
O
just
God beautiful, O God beautiful. O God beautiful, O God beautiful. O God beautiful, O God beautiful. O God beautiful, O God
and now turn your attention to the fact that you are a gift. Yes, you've received all these gifts, but you are the gift. You have unique gifts, as was said, that are a gift to the divine and a gift to the world. just scan your mind for a minute and bring to your awareness that one thing that pops out to you, that gift that you know you have, that gift that all of us have, or that particular gift that you have been given. Take just a moment to let that sit within you, to give you insight, direction, inspiration in the silence. And now bring your awareness back to this time, the place where you are. Open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes. Make sure you're back in this physical world. And we say thank you. So my message today is ready to give, wrapping our gifts. Last week we talked about unwrapping our gifts. Well, we're going to wrap them again today. And I want to begin with a poem that I ran across that I very much like. The poem is called The Greatest Gift by Sue Ellison. Listen as I read. The greatest gift could be to believe, to understand, to accept all that you see. The greatest gift could be to have faith, to wait, to pause, let things have their own place. The greatest gift could be to hope, to dream, to imagine a much wider scope. For you are not alone on this journey of life. Stand tall, stand proud, rest easy, and by day, ignite your spark, your flame. It can truly shine. Left to wither, it will surely decline. The greatest gift is to breathe and flow, to share with the world your inspiring inner glow. With that as a start, we turn to what I'd like to speak about today. Something we speak about often, living from the inside out. And talk, of course, because of our theme, about sharing our gifts or paying it forward. Anybody remember that movie, Paying It Forward? Yeah. Paying it forward. And also wrapping, or I'm going to give a different interpretation to that, putting on our gifts. Putting on our gifts. So here we go. As you prepare yourself to give, it's an inner process, an inner thing. Our consciousness, that's within us, where we are really, truly, and firmly connected with the divine. That's where it all begins. Remembering that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, get into that spiritual place as often as you can and carry it with you throughout your day. It will make a difference to you and to the world. Connection with our spiritual nature means that we'll set the outer world aside for a minute. So in that quiet time, whether it be in the early morning hours or before you retire in the evening, set your physical world aside for just that time of quiet. That inside place, I'm going to use the metaphor of a boudoir. Anybody know what a boudoir? Somebody tell me what a boudoir is. What was it? It's a bedroom or a dressing room. Actually, the word, French, of course, comes from withdrawing. Withdrawing. Maybe to handle hurts and pains, maybe to heal, maybe to reminisce, maybe to reflect. So keep that boudoir in mind, a place to withdraw to, because that quiet place that we withdraw to is for our inspiration, for our healing, for our insight. I hate to read too many things, but I've got another one I've got to read. A song came to my mind that I knew, and if I had done it early enough, we'd be playing it. It's a song by Ralph Carmichael. Been around for quite a while. A Quiet Place is the name of the song. There is a quiet place, far from the rapid pace, where God can soothe my troubled mind. Sheltered by tree and flower, there in that quiet hour with him my cares are left behind. Whether a garden small or on a mountain tall, new strength and courage there I find. Then from this quiet place I go prepared to face a new day with love for all mankind. This isn't an odd thing, this idea of a boudoir and the idea of putting on, as it were, some apparel in that dressing room or that preparation room. It's found in all of our faith traditions to some degree or another. I really love the description of it from Islam. And it says, and remember we're talking about the boudoir, that dressing room, clothing yourself in God consciousness. Clothing yourself. Putting on that God consciousness. It's not far away, it's within. But our intent and our choice will be whether we put that on, whether we express that in the world or not. In that quiet place, we discern our gifts. Now, we've done a little of this work in our class, which is after the service beginning at about 11:15. We'll do that again today and take it a little bit further. But more than that, it's knowing what gifts, once we've discerned them, here's the time to use this gift. Here's the time to share this gift. Some of us are so eager to be out there sharing that we don't get to that boudoir first to know what it is. It's ours to put on. We come then from this quiet place with gratitude for the gifts that we have, with readiness to share authentically. Remember, our authentic being is that spiritual being that we are. Let me move on to passing the gifts that we have been given. I'm going to stay with that idea of putting on as though you would a piece of apparel. It's also, working with the title, wrapping ourselves, as though we're wrapping ourselves, readying ourselves to be received as a gift. In the Christian scriptures, in Colossians, it uses that metaphor, put on, therefore, holy and beloved, as you would a piece of apparel, a heart of compassion, kindness, lowliness, meekness, long-suffering, humility, and above all these things, put on love, which is the bond of perfectness. I'm going away. I'm coming right back. Charlotte put this on the greeter table this morning. Everybody read that top line? What is it? 12 powers. These 12 powers are gifts to all of us. And we have them to pass on, to pay forward. Those gifts, once we've appropriated them, once we've claimed them, they're ours to pass on. It's a little hard to remember it. I think it might have been Donna, or she might have gotten it someplace else, who used the acronym Swirls Flow Up. Swirls Flow Up. So these gifts, all of which are on here, you can look at this afterwards, are the gifts of strength, wisdom. You get it? The letters are going with it. Swirls flow up. Strength, wisdom, imagination, release, love, zeal, faith, life. I lost my place there for a minute. Order, will, understanding, and power. Those gifts are all ours to claim, appropriate, and pass on. But we are remiss when we do not claim, when we do not take those gifts to ourselves and ready ourselves to pass them on. I'm sure that you've had individuals in your life that have just inspired you, and one or more of these gifts have been apparent, and they've passed it on to you. I can think of someone in my past that was a person of faith. And that faith that they had claimed and appropriated became my faith. Because they put that on, I unwrapped the gift, and it was there for me to claim as well. These 12 powers, if you were to sit in on our chaplain meeting with Annie and Betty and Donna and Sue and Mary Ann, I love the help I get. You would find that we take the prayer requests that you give us, and for each of them, we say, we hold for this person life, one of the powers, or faith, or strength, depending on their situation and what they're requesting. So we take these gifts that we all are given, and we urge ourselves and others to claim them fully and to pass them on. And then there are your unique gifts. We worked on this a little bit in class, and a couple of you were, well, all of you were able to recognize a gift or two that you had, and some have expressed it. Claudia, almost immediately, I think this was before we actually started the class, said, I am willing to step up and be a platform person, a need for our community. She has the gifts appropriate to that, and she's sharing them in service. So when you think of yourself, or whenever you think of someone whom you love and you pray for and you're concerned about, think too about the gifts that you have. Number one, that you can claim even for someone else, and share so that claiming becomes effective and real. in the life of the person that you may be praying with or sharing with or showing compassion or showing love. Now we get to the part about clothing yourself or putting on these gifts like a garment. I also use the thing wrapping ourselves. It's as though we're getting it ready for a surprise for someone else, a gift for someone we love. And we do love. We have the power of love that can translate from us into love for every person that we meet, every situation in the world. So we put on these gifts as clothing. It's a choice. It's an action. Begins with intention and then goes on with guided action. Because when we're in that quiet place, we're going to get that guidance if we're open to it. Open heart, open mind. This choice can be used errantly. Going back to other faith traditions, Lao Tzu warns against adornment and false coverings. There are a lot of things we can put out there just because we get an idea and we rush into it without doing that inner work first. And so they become adornments. They lose their impact. They do not reflect the fact that we are spiritual beings. The Gospel of Thomas found this interesting. Gospel of Thomas is a group of sayings, short sayings. And this is one that Jesus gave in reply in the Gospel of Thomas. When you disrobe without being ashamed and take up your garments and place them under your feet like little children and trample on them, then you will see the Son of the Living One, and you will not be afraid. So what is that clothing that you've just hastily put on, willy-nilly, without thought, without connection with your spiritual self? Sometimes that goes in the opposite direction of a gift. And so we put aside the fear, we put aside all that would prevent us from being true expressions of the divine. On the positive side of things, as we said before, Islam talks about clothing yourself in God consciousness. I like to use our unity phrase, Christ consciousness, because Christ in you is the hope of glory. Buddhism talks about clothing yourself in mindfulness, clothing in compassion, clothing in wisdom and patience. So once you discover these gifts, and once you intend, once you choose to put them on, best time for me is the beginning of the day. If I remind myself that today is a new day, today is an exciting day, I am a spiritual being, what is my gift to celebrate? What is my gift to affirm, to claim, and to share? What gift am I putting on? And it's almost as though we make a choice to put something on that we're going to be sharing with those we meet. So how do we do that? As I spoke, intention is a very beginning point. I intend that this gift that I have, whether it's a universal gift or an individual gift, today I'm going to wear that gift. Today I'm going to wrap it up, ready for it to be given on. And if you come back at the end of the day, you may be amazed at how that gift was received after you have given it. Intention, that's where it starts. And in that quiet place, you have insight, you have guidance on how to use those gifts. And inspiration to know that you are truly a spiritual being and that sharing this changes the world. And then, and this is a tough one for me, a little aside, I have lots of projects going. And I have lots of unfinished projects. I don't know if any of you are like me, but there's those unfinished. I sometimes do not stay the course enough to reach the finish line, to get there. And I think being a gift to the world, wrapping ourselves up requires staying the course. Not something you think of and it flits right out of your mind and you let go. You have been incredibly gifted, every one of you. You have the possibility, the potential blessing of being that gift, of clothing yourself, wrapping yourself up, as it were, after you've done the interior work and giving it to the world. I challenge us to do so as a spiritual community. Let me just read again that last little phrase, couplet, triplet, whatever it is. The greatest gift is to breathe and flow and share with the world your inspiring inner glow. And so it is.
Thank you, Reverend Neal. I think sometimes for some people it's hard to acknowledge that you're really great at something, or that you have an internal impetus to do something, and you say, oh, I don't know, maybe I could never do that. I think we are magnificent beings, and we need to be courageous and stepping into, yes, I'm really good at that. I'm going to let people know. So I think that's something we can all kind of work on. So now's the time for gifts and offerings. We appreciate everything that you give to Unity of Payson as we then give out to the larger community. There's a basket over there by the door. If you're here in person, online, of course, we have the slides up for how to give. And you can also set up online thank you, so that you don't have to think about it. It just happens automatically. And so we appreciate all of that, and let's say our blessing together. Freely we give, and freely we receive. And now we have some special music today, and I think it's pretty perky, if I remember right. It's a fast one. So it is Pressed Down and Shaken Together and Running Over. So. shaken together. Felt like that should have been in a blues club or something. Okay, and on to announcements. We continue next week with our theme for September, Living by Giving. And our speaker next week will be Reverend Julianne. And it's always nice to see her congregation on the online feed. Is she going to be in person or online? She'll be here. Oh, good. She'll be here in person. Her and Reverend Manny. It's always a pleasure. And on to announcements. And let's see. We have the Renewed Pen, the writers group, on Tuesday, September 23rd from 4 to 5, and that is on Zoom. And these are all on a love offering basis. And we have Morning Cafe, that's every Saturday morning from 9:30, and it's on Zoom. Saturday Soul Boost, Saturday at 4 o'clock, and that's Reverend Neal's casual conversation about some of the ideas he has for the Sunday message. And so join that one and give him some inspiration. And next we have Discovering Our Divine Gifts. That's the workshop after service. And that's at 11:15 until noon today, and it's also on Zoom. And I'm going to be doing another sound bath, and that's on October 10th from 3:30 to 4:30 here in this location. And I will be creating another sign-up sheet so we know how many people will be sitting for the sound healing and how many people will be lying down. It sounds great to lie down until you're on the floor for 45 minutes. And so old bodies sometimes get creaky. So I think a few people learned that. So if you are planning on lying down, be sure to bring extra blanket or mat so you're comfortable. But we had a really great time last time, and we can talk to each other about some of you who were here. Sue, I know you really had a great time. And so just share about what sound healing can do. And also, we've moved the new member gifts from the front table to the back table. So there are gifts back there, and they are courtesy of the Ladies Crafters group. And so there's a flyer on the back table, and for every month it has what craft is going to be completed. Or you can bring your own craft to work on. And it's from 1 to 3 on the third Monday of the month. So if you're interested, pick up a flyer. And I think I'm done. Reverend Neal, you have a couple things.
I can't help but think of some of the things that we've done recently, this week, as a matter of fact. Go to the Facebook page of Unity of Payson. You'll see a beautiful sunset. And we experienced that sunset up on the rim, a few of us, drumming on the rim. Tom tells me, oh yes, thank you. Well, get back to the important stuff. We're still coming. Today at 4 o'clock here in this space, Earl will be leading a yin yoga time again. I'm looking forward to it. It has wonderful physical benefits, particularly if your lower back hurts you a little bit. But it's a slow time, a time where we hold positions for a period of time, not stressful, not really very active, but more in terms of stretching. And well, Earl will tell you all about it. Be here at 4 o'clock, and we're looking forward to that. And bring a yoga mat, yes. You'll probably need that, because we'll after the service, anybody who can help me will stack up the chairs and put them on the side so we have open floor. I mean, after the class, and we got the class first before we put all the chairs away. So I encourage you to wait 15 minutes or so, it might be 20 by the time we're done. I guess I didn't talk so long today. You probably liked that, didn't you? Okay, well, anyway. So 15 minutes, and then at 11:15, we'll begin that class, the third of 4 sessions on discovering your gifts. I also want to mention one thing. I'm going to set this on the big table back there, if you can take a lot of it. I've had discussions this week about social action, social justice, and what we as Unity stand for and maybe doing in terms of being active. How are we using our gifts in this arena? So Unity Worldwide's description of social action, I've printed out here. If you'd like to know what comes from Unity Village with regard to social action, just take a look at this. I'll put it on the table back there. I think that's all we have, other than our closing, which is, of course, the prayer for protection together, and then a closing song. When the closing song gets started, go for the socializing. If you're online, go get a cup of coffee and be back in 15 or 20 minutes, and we'll begin the class and move ahead with that. So if you're here in person, please stand with me as we do the prayer for protection, and watch Betty. She knows the motions that go with this. I don't so good. Here we go together. The light of God surrounds us. I am light. The love of God enfolds us. I am love. The power of God protects us. I am power. And the presence of God watches over us. I am presence. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well. And our closing song, Tom? Thank you all for being here. We're going to have some nice music to start your socializing. Yeah, Tom made cookies this morning, and they're back there. Go get them quick.
Yeah, yeah. I was, that was